Good afternoon. Here's your tarot for the collective for today. I pulled 3 cards originally, and then the Lovers was on the bottom of the deck, and that was wanting to come out. So hello, Gemini season. We have the Lovers, and we also have the 6 of Cups card here. So there's definitely some sort of an energy of possibly romantic partnerships. We'll get into that, but I pulled the 7 of Swords. She's up there against my crystal ball, her lovely snake imagery. And then we have the Emperor and then the 6 of Cups, like I said. So this 7 of Swords energy is very like, my throat feels blocked. Right as I was pulling this card, I had like a coughing fit. So someone is not speaking their truth. Someone is speaking something that is like a deception of what is their true nature. Like they're not, it's almost like they're saying something that they think that other people want to hear, or they're wishing that they could say something more, but they're keeping it hidden. They're keeping it quiet because it's either like it's not their secret to share, or it's a secret that they have this like intense fear to share. And maybe, maybe it's like you're not aligning with your heart and what your heart wants to speak. You're not allowing this secret to bloom and grow and blossom and to be revealed, because it's like you can't deceive your own heart. The universe will always bear witness to your truest intentions. Like the only thing that matters here is you speaking that truth and moving forward with like your conscience feeling free to be able to do that. And then there's another message that this card is giving me too, that it's like, she's there holding those beautiful eggs, that she's stolen one of those eggs, and it's like there's someone here that feels that they're getting away with something, but when I see this Emperor card here, I don't think it's going to turn out quite the way they expected it to. And I think someone is trying to control an outcome that is not theirs to control, and I think they're going to be in for a bit of a rude awakening. That's the energy that I get from this. And just be honest with yourself about the nature of things that are going on around you right now. And someone's pretending that things are okay and feeling like they're doing their best, but I think it's like you have this imposter syndrome. I think you can be doing better. I think you can be doing better, and you can be speaking that truth regardless of that fear that you're feeling, because it's really just, the snake imagery to me says like there's something that needs to be transformed out of that truth that you're speaking. And it's like you're blocking yourself from this beautiful transformation that wants to come through for you, because you're hiding that truth. You're holding that truth so close to you, and it's like taking that transformation from you. You're doing that to yourself. And I see those beautiful 2 birds up there too, and it's like, there's something that needs to come together. There's something that needs to, it's this transformation will give you this lightness, this freedom, this ability to see the bigger picture. And it's like it's being held back. That's what I'm getting from this 7. And this 7 of Swords, the 7 energy is like it's this karmic pattern that's like this karmic pattern of you lying to yourself about certain things. And I think that's the energy that wants to come through with this card. So interesting. And next we have our lovely Emperor. And I love this card because he again, he came up the other day with Gemini too. It's like he's got something on his mind, you know, he's got something on his mind, and he's got a connection with this Seven of Swords here, which, like, there was something that he was trying to control. There was something that he was, you know, really desiring to control. And, you know, he was in somebody else's garden, and he was trying to control the way that their garden blooms. You know, he was trying to branch out into an area that was not his to be, you know, dabbling in. And this Emperor also, like, it's the divine masculine, I feel like, is still going through that healing. This energy came up a couple weeks ago, and it's like there's still some residual energy that the divine masculine needs to heal. There's something that it's like he lost his confidence in something. And this energy here with the Lover's card and the Six of Cups, and it's like there's this harmony, those two birds, there's this beautiful harmony that wants to come through, this beautiful connection for the divine masculine, and he's not feeling confident, and he's not you know, he's not opening up his heart along with his mind to be able to step into this evolution of his energy, and this beautiful you know, this beautiful balance, and he's not going with the flow to make this beautiful connection. Like, he's not being flexible. He's you know, the divine masculine wants to rise, but he can't do it without this balance and this compassion, and you know, there's a generosity that he's giving this to others, but he's not allowing that flow, that generosity, that connection to be made, like, for himself, you know. And this card is telling you to, you know, to address any issues that you have around that need to like, it's almost like the divine masculine is like just wanting to do everything alone, and there's this energy of like something that wants to come in and create this harmony and in a generous energy that wants to share something with the Emperor, you know. And he's like, he's not being open to that. And this is saying, just embody this confidence, this compassion, this, you know, the world is yours, and allow that energy of the Emperor to be able to look at that beautiful, vast, expansive world, that you can take a leadership within yourself and you know, be sovereign in that Emperor energy, but you can also make room for other people to harmonize with your energy, and to flow, and to be flexible, and to be open. And this Lover's card is saying that too. It's like there's this beautiful balance that wants to come through with those two birds and the Six of Cups. It's like these things want to come through, and it's like you're not letting people in, you know. It's this card, the Six of Cups. We're moving on to the Six of Cups, and I said I was going to lift it up. Sorry. Beautiful. The Six of Cups is saying that, you know, you're here now. You're here in this beautiful sovereign space as the Emperor, but it wants you to let people in. And there's something in this past energy that it connects with that Seven of Swords. It's like the truth was not spoken, and the truth needs to be spoken. And I feel like that is going to give you this peace with your past as well. It's connected somehow with that as well. And, you know, this card is saying too, like with Mercury retrograde coming up, you might be triggered by some old memories. You might be needing to forgive some people, and you might be needing to release anything that you're still carrying from that, any trauma or any guilt or anything, you know. Stop lamenting those decisions that you made. Be at peace with your past. It's brought you where you are right here, right now. And this card is saying that, you know, you need to let people in. And on the other hand, this card is also speaking to me with this beautiful energy of those balloons that are floating up there. It's like this lightness and this freedom and this, you know, your inner child wants to come through, and that lightness that you felt in your past and with your kindred spirits, and like how you made those connections with people, and it freed you. It became a part of you. You mixed it in. You were fluid. You were flexible with that, and it created this beautiful flow. And this card is saying for you to do that again, you know. And then also, side note, so many collective energies from these cards today. This card with the Lovers is telling me that there is a beautiful past life relationship connection that's coming through for you right now in this beautiful Gemini season, that is going to balance out your energies. This connection is like, that's why it's saying like let it in, because it's not here yet, and you need to release some things with that Seven of Swords card. You need to release some karmic patterns, but it's on that horizon. It's approaching, and it's saying like, you know, there's this beautiful kindness and innocence and this beautiful connection that you've made with this person in a past life that is coming here right now to make this connection with you. Now, you know, it could be a kindred spirit, it could be a soulmate, it could be a lover, but it could be like a business connection as well, or, you know, someone that you're needing to connect with that is going to bring this beautiful balance and harmony energy to you. And that's what this card is saying. It's like, be open to that beautiful lover's energy that wants to come through, that you know, and it's this it's going to create this balance of your heart and your mind too. And sometimes it's just making that choice to allow yourself to be able to fall in love. Sometimes just opening that up and being nostalgic about the love that you had, you know, in your mind and your heart as a child when you read your first romance novel, and how that made you feel, and going into that energy too is sometimes useful to be able to open up that heart to those deep, kindred, meaningful spiritual relationships and expand into that beautiful union with trust, and you know, some of this is like that Jupiter and Pisces energy, like expanding your heart and expanding this spiritual connection that you're making with people. And you know, this is friendship, this is unity, this is soulmates, this is, you know, all of that beautiful energy. And it's like this, it's coming into your life. You know, you're sitting on this precipice with these eclipse portals. It's like a doorway into this beautiful energy of soulmates and intertwining, and that beautiful bluebird of happiness and just pure joy. And those blue butterflies and the blue balloons, they're all connecting to this beautiful transformation of your heart space and your spirituality, you know, making these beautiful connections with people. This card to me is saying that this person, that this energy that wants to come through, it's like this connection, like, of empathy that is very deep, very almost like, you know, you know what the other person is thinking. It's very strong. Embrace this energy, you know, embrace this falling deeply into this beautiful trust, and allow it to transform you, and allow it to take you away from that Seven of Swords energy. You know, it's open yourself up. Let your heart speak to you. Let your heart tell you what it desires, and your heart will remember this person when you meet them. You know, this partnership is like such a beautiful gift on your path here, and it's opening up this doorway. And you know, this is like the key to balance this duality energy that exists, like within the energy around you and within you, and you know, it wants you to be vulnerable and bring any of that leftover residual energy from that Seven of Swords card, bring it up to be healed, bring it up to be, you know, in that space where it's like healing your inner child too. This love is just so beautiful, this energy that wants to come through. Oh, be open to it, my friends, because this season, this Gemini season, I'm getting energies, and other readers are noticing it too. It's like these soulmate connections are coming through. It's like these karmic patterns of past life relationships that are wanting to come through to be healed once and for all, and to either, you know, to either go away, because sometimes the eclipse, it heals it, and then it leaves your life, and it lets go of that, and it's open for your next beautiful kindred soulmate relationship, because, you know, we don't always just have one soulmate. And then it's also saying, like, perhaps there's karmic patterns, perhaps there's some residual past life energy with the connections that you're with now that need to be healed, so you can make an even deeper, more meaningful bond, and a stronger, more magical energy to the current relationships that you're in right now. So, you know, there's that duality again. It you know, there's two doorways that are open here for you, and embrace them. It's just such a beautiful energy. So, you know, this full moon is wanting wanting you to surrender to that, you know, and to be open to expanding your heart space, and expanding the way that you do things and look at things, and allow it to transform any of those past wounds around this, you know. Beautiful. So I hope everyone is enjoying this lovely and very warm sunny Saturday, and I hope this reading helped you or inspired you as well. Blessed be.